Hi guys, again. I made this video because I want to talk about my year. The year, it's literally, what date is it? Wait, let me check. Okay, it is literally the 3rd of December, 12:30. And oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. I didn't even take some notes down, at least to remind myself, so I'm just gonna be talking and being all over the place. So I'm just gonna be talking and be all over the place because you know me, when I'm talking I'm always all over the place. So unyaka wami ka-2025 andifuna ukuthi ebenzima because ebengekho nzima, just fine. And this year was not challenging at all. I feel like lo nyaka for mna was a year of finding myself. And it's crazy ngoba kulo nyaka uphelileyo, I thought during this time, starting ngo-October last year up until December, January, bendicinga fanuba I already found myself. But to be honest, I didn't. I really didn't know much about myself. So this year was just a year of finding myself. I found myself and I know what I want. I know what I want to do, and I'm really trying to follow that path. So last year I decided to take a break from school. Oh, this year, sorry. Really listened to my gut and took a break from school. And I appreciate that. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to my gut because this girl right here, she knows. She knows. I stayed at home for the whole year doing absolutely nothing. 2025 for me was a year of growth, was a year of finding myself, really know what I want, really know, it was a year of connecting with myself. Stillness. It felt so still. Unyaka kumi bengathi andenzi into, like bengenzi nix. I don't want to lie, the only things endizenzileyo this year, I took my hobby of sewing and designing seriously. I was always sewing and designing, learning fashion. I did even take some short online courses, studying fashion and all of that. So yeah, I was learning about my hobbies, but fashion for me is not just a hobby. I want to make that thing my career. Like, it's not just a hobby for me. I wrote some books. I finished my first draft of my book, which is the book I'm currently working on. And yeah, because I had all the time in the world, so I finished the first draft. And yeah, I grew so much, and I really took my hobbies seriously. I took them seriously because for me they're not just hobbies. I want to make them my careers, you know. And yeah, I really had the time to really think and connect and love my hobbies. So nangona unyaka lo kum felt like ngathi ume. No, the year was unyaka bubaleka yena, but it felt like ndime, like it really felt like ndime andindawo, like I'm just standing in one place and not moving in it. Although I was trying susa zoncunika kum zoba ngathi ndimile andenzi nix, I'm doing nothing. I tried to susa zoncunika by focusing on my hobbies and all of that. And but honestly, it felt like that. It felt like I need weeks. I'm just letting the year go by wasting it and doing nothing. I even, I don't remember if it was my mom or my dad told me that. So I decided to just waste 1 year. And I'm like, for me, it doesn't feel like a waste, honestly. I don't feel like it's a waste of a year. And time doesn't really matter. Time does not really matter. Like, I wanna living kumlando is sinking in that time is not real. Time is not real. Like, I don't wanna feel like I've wasted my year, because this year I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot in general. So it was a year of growth. I grew. Especially mentally. I grew. So it doesn't feel like it's a waste for me, because most of people out there don't have time to find themselves. And I felt like I was in a wrong place at the right time. I don't know if this makes sense, but it makes sense to me. But at the same time, it's the right time for me to experience all of this. Like, it's the right time. I am meant to be in this stage. I am meant to go through all of this. So I don't want to feel like it was a waste, because I was meant to go through this stage or this year of my life of just feeling the stillness. So the major things I wanted to talk about that so yeah, this video has no structure. I'm just talking about my year and how I felt, right? So yeah, I felt the stillness, and I felt I wasn't moving. I felt I wasn't progressing, and I kind of little compared myself to other people and be like, oh, like other people are progressing and all of that. But here's me, stuck in this one place and doing nothing, just laying on my bed and doing my hobbies and just documenting and just journaling and all of that. Like, so yeah, I felt like that. I really felt like that. And I journaled a lot. I didn't journal a lot because I'm not really good with journal. Like, let me show you my notebooks. So for somebody who's not into journaling that much, but this year I managed to try and write my thoughts down. For me, I prefer to do like this and just share my thoughts like this by recording myself other than writing. But this year I had books. So you know me, I have all these books ideas, story ideas that I want to write and turn them into books, write them down, and when I'm editing my books and all of that. So I bought this notebook in order to write all of the story ideas I have. Wait, I'm not gonna write them now, but as long as they are written down, because you're gonna forget the idea, honestly, because there's so many ideas here. When I look back and read and be like, oh, I thought about that. That's crazy. So I wrote down like ideas while I'm editing my book and all of that. So this is just a book that I write all of my story ideas and editing, anything that has to do with writing stories and all of that. This is where I write like my thoughts, what I'm thinking, yeah. And here I had this journal like a long time. I had this journal 2019 diary or what. Yeah, I had this book 2019. I got it from school, and then Pume, yeah, and then Pume the scholar. So we got these notes. We got so yeah, we got a lot of things, but I didn't use this while I recently got it 2019 back then. I never used it until 2021, if not 2022. So I never really used it because I was not into writing that much back then. But now this book is for my to-do list, anything important I want to take down, my notes, content ideas, notes about the videos I watch, self-improving videos. I note down some books I read on my phone, things I've learned, important things I've learned for self-growth and all of that. So I write them down here. And but yeah, this one is full of everything, man. I want to write. And this one is just a book, just a small book. I got this one. Then if many texting. I don't know if I was going back to Riz. Oh, I was at Riz while I was still living at Riz there. So I took a taxi to go to town, right? And I got while I was sitting at the back, and there was two ladies. I was sitting in the middle, and there was like a guy and a girl, and it's me, and then there's other girl. Baphuma abantu eteksini xa bebiza stops, and then I was left alone at back seat because my stop was the last stop. So I'm like, man, this book is just laying there. It's doing. I'm like, oh, they forgot this book. But ke ukimoto simkile. And I'm like, bazophinda bayifumene phi? Xa sithi intsha lencwadi, like it was brand new, and babevele uthenga igrocery. So kacaca babeyithenga ngalaa mini because it was brand new. And I'm like, why am I finding this book immediately? Like I found this. It was last year. Last year, and I found this book immediately after I wanted to get myself a notebook where I can journal. But I didn't want a small one like this. I wanted at least this thick, or maybe this thick. Both of these. Yeah, I wanted a book that's at least this thick so that I can journal, literally get into journaling. But and then a few days later I found this book, still new, and I'm like, universe, this is a sign from universe that I really need to journal. Because why did they forget the book? Did they leave it for me? The universe did it on purpose. So immediately when you open it, I wanted to cover it, but I organized procrastinate. Yeah, procrastinator. Organized procrastinate. Am I saying it right? Yeah. Anyways, didn't cover it, but I wanted we cover it at least. Ibukeke cute, but it says, "Welcome to the journey of a lifetime." Ooh, love that. So yeah, I literally write my goals. In every page where I'm starting to write journal, I started to have is it affirmations or what? Yeah, motivation. It's nearly finished now. I think there's only 3 pages left. Like, oh, I can count 1, 2, 2 pages left until my book is finished, and I'm gonna have to buy another one. And I also got into reading stories. Like I feel like a child now was taking everything to show parents. But I think I made myself very happy, man, this year. I was just peacefully being myself. No pressure, no social media influence, just doing me. So I also bought myself sketching books because when I was so into fashion, when I was still in high school, like, oh my gosh, I would literally sketch every free period. When there's no teacher around, I would always take out some paper. I had a book, I had a little book. Oh, I so wish. I think I lost that book. I don't know where it is. But almost every day during a free period at school, I would sketch while other people are busy gossiping and all of that. Me, myself, and I was just drawing my dresses, man. To draw some random. Oh, most of my sketches I put them on my file. Yeah, but myself markers to, you know. Yeah, I think I'm happy. I also wanted to get into coloring because when I was younger, I loved coloring books. Oh my gosh, I loved coloring books, and we had so many coloring books at home. So mostly this year, I tried to do the things that made me happy when I was younger. And I think everybody should have a time in their lives where they do that. It's very important. Like, it just makes you feel at peace and it makes you feel like you are connected and you're just in alignment. And yeah, it just feels very peaceful. I really feel like I'm a child now. I feel like I'm such a small child because I even bought out my Barbie doll. Like, this girl has been with me since when I was young. Like, I would literally make clothes for her. So yeah, as I was saying, like, this year was just about me connecting with my younger self and doing the things I used to love. Basically, that's how I felt this year. I was just feeling still. I don't really have like a clear goal of what I'm gonna do next, you know. But at least I have an idea. And as long as I know what I want, I'm just gonna go for anything. So yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I guess that's it. And I guess that's it for now. The things I can remember. I didn't really plan this video. I'm just taking taking out my phone and just talking. Yeah, I really don't have anything much to share on this video talking about my year, and I'm not gonna talk about next year. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about next year. I just wanted to talk about this year, and that's it. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment. Bye.